discussed that substitution method and elimination method. So that means we completed that graphical method, how to solve the given pair of linear equations into variables, and substitution method, and also the elimination method. So in these three methods, that elimination method is very easy to do the problem. So even in that verbal problems or word problems, you have to complete that. After getting that equation, you have to solve by using that elimination method, so that it is easy to get the answer. Now again, come to that previous exercise that Neha went to sale to purchase. Neha went to sale to the purchase. So please note down this problem, exercise 4.1, problem number 3. Exercise 4.1, problem number 3. Okay, Neha went to a sale to purchase some pants and skirts. When her friend asked her how many of each she had bought, she answered the number of shirts are 2 less than twice the number of pants purchased. Also the number of skirts is 4 less than 3 times the number of pants purchased. See that problem, try to understand the problem. In this problem, that total problem can be converted into two equations, two linear equations. After getting the two linear equations, solve those two linear equations by using that elimination method, so that it is easy to get the answer. Now see that first one, Neha went to a sale to purchase some pants and skirts. Now let the number of pants that Neha bought. Let the number of pants. Let the number of pants bought. Let the number of pants Neha bought. Let the number of pants Neha bought is equal to, number of pants is equal to, let it be, what be x. What be x. And the number of skirts that Neha bought be y. Number of pants is equal to x. Let the number of skirts be y. Now see that problem. When her friend asked her how many of each she had bought, she answered the number of skirts are 2 less than twice the number of pants. The number of skirts means y is equal to 2 less than the number of pants. Twice the number of pants. Twice the number of pants means 2x minus 2. So call it as equation number 1. So 2 less than twice the number of pants. Next equation. Also the number of skirts is 4 less than 3 times the number of pants. Also the number of skirts is 4 less than 3 times the number of pants. 3 times the number of pants means 3x minus 4 less than. The number of 4 less than means that is 4. Call it as equation number 2. Directly you solve this equation by elimination method. So that means subtract, minus plus, y gets cancelled. 2x minus 3x minus x minus 2 plus 4 plus 2 minus x plus 2 that means 0 is equal to y minus y, that is 0. So minus x plus 2 is equal to 0. That implies minus x is equal to minus 2. So that implies x is equal to 2. X is equal to 2. Now y is equal to what? 1 implies. Now 1 implies y is equal to 2 into 2, that is 2x minus 2. 2 2s are 4 minus 2. This is also 2. Therefore, you must write the conclusion. The number of pants that Neha bought is equal to 2. And the number of skirts that Neha bought also 2. So number of pants is 2, number of skirts also 2. So this is the way to do the problem. Okay, that conclusion is important. What we have to write that conclude? Therefore, the number of pants that Neha bought is equal to 2, and the number of skirts that Neha bought is equal to 2. This is the way to write. And now see that next problem number 4. 10 students of class 10 took part in a mathematics quiz. 10 students of class 10 took the mathematics quiz. See that problem number 4. Now, if the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys, then find the number of boys and the number of girls who took part in the quiz. So number of boys who took part in the quiz is equal to x. Therefore, first, number of boys who took part in a quiz, who took part in the quiz is equal to x. Who took part is equal to x. And now same in the number of girls is equal to y. In the same, number of girls who took part in the quiz is equal to y. Number of boys is equal to x, number of boys is equal to x, number of girls is equal to y. Now 10 students, so it is giving that 10 students took part, that means 10 students are participated. So that's why first of all x plus y is equal to 10, that call it as equation number 1. Next, what is that hint given? And if the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys, number of girls means y is equal 4 more than the number of boys. Number of boys is equal to x, that is x plus 4, or y minus x is equal to 4, or it has 2. Now solving 1 and 2. What is 1? X plus y is equal to 10. What is 2? Y minus x. Here just you change. If you want to write that y minus x, better you change x plus y can be written as y plus x is equal to 10. Why? Because 3 plus 2 is nothing but 2 plus 3. Both are same by commutative property or in general way. So that's why instead of x plus y, write y plus x is equal to 10. What is the second equation? Y minus x is equal to 4. Now plus x minus x gets cancelled. Y plus y, 2y is equal to 10 plus 4, 14. That implies y is equal to 14 by 2, 7. That implies y is equal to 7. Now 1 implies x plus y means 7 is equal to 10. That implies x is equal to 10 minus 7. X is equal to 3. X is equal to 3. Y is equal to 7. Therefore, what we have to write? Therefore, now we have to write the number of boys who took part in the quiz is equal to that means x boys is equal to 3 and the number of girls is equal to 7. So that you write the conclusion. Therefore, number of boys who took part in the quiz is equal x, that is 3, and the number of girls who took part in the quiz y is equal to 7. So this is the way to do the problem. Please note down this. And now see that next one. 5 pencils and 7 pens together cost 50 rupees, whereas 7 pencils and 5 pens together cost 46 rupees. Find the cost of 1 pencil and that of 1 pen. So see this type of problems, first total problem can be converted into that equation 1. That only our mind is just to change the mindset, only by using that word problem, the total word problem can be converted into the 2 equations here. See, 5 pencils and 7 pens together. Therefore, let the cost of 1 pencil is equal to x rupees. This is problem number 5. Let the cost of 1 pencil is equal to rupees x, and the cost of 1 pen is equal to rupees y. Cost of 1 pen is equal to y. Now what is that given? Total cost of 5 pencils and 7 pens is 50 rupees. Total cost of 5 pencils, so cost of 5 pencils and 7 pens is equal to rupees 50. Now 5 pencils means pencil is equal to x, no, so that's why 5x plus 7 pens means 7 into y is equal to rupees 50, or as equation number 1. Another hint given, the cost by the problem, the cost of, whereas 7 pencils and 5 pens together cost 46 rupees. Whereas the cost of by the problem, the cost of 7 pencils and 5 pens. Cost of 7 pencils and 5 pens together is equal to, by the problem that is given, rupees 46. Therefore 7 pencils x, so that means 7x plus 5 pens, so that is 5y is equal to 46. That is called as equation number 2. and after that solving these two equations so that it is easy to get the answer. Now equation 1 5x, equation 2 is, that means equating the coefficients of either x or y. So that's why equation 1 is multiplied with the 7. 7 5s are 35x plus 7 7s are 49y is equal to 7 into 50, 350. Now equation 2 is multiplied with the 5, then only it is balanced. So 5 7s are 35x plus 5 5s are 25y is equal to 5 into 46. 5 6 are 30, 5 4s are 20 plus 3, that is 23. Now subtract, minus, minus, minus. 35x gets cancelled. 49 minus 25, that is 24y is equal 0, 5 minus 3 2, that is 120. Therefore y is equal 120 by 4. Y is equal, sorry, 120 by 24. Now 24 5 times. Now that implies y is equal to 5. Now again, after getting that y, substitute in equation 1. 1 implies 5x plus 7y. 7y ante 7 means 7 into 5. 7y means 7 into y, that is 5 is equal to 50. So that means 5x plus 7 5s are 35 is equal to 50. So 5x is equal to 50 minus 35. 5x is equal to 15. That implies x is equal to 15 by 5. 5 3 times. That implies x is equal to 3. Now what we have to write the conclusion? But x is what? Therefore the cost of one pencil is equal to rupees 3 and the cost of one pen is equal to rupees 5. You must write the inference, that is conclusion. What we have to write the conclusion after solving that? Don't leave the problem. Again you write, therefore the cost of one pencil is equal to rupees 3 and the cost of one pen is equal to rupees 5. Please note down this problem. Okay, now go to the next problem, that is problem number 6. See that problem number 6. Half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meters more than its width is 36 meters. Find the dimensions of the garden. Okay, let the length of the garden be x and the width or breadth of the garden be y meters. Therefore, let the length of the garden, let the length of the garden is equal to x meters and x meters. Why? Because length and breadth given, and the breadth of the garden, and the breadth of the garden is equal y meters. According to the question, half the perimeter of a rectangular garden. What is meant by perimeter of a rectangular garden? So that means perimeter of a rectangle first. Perimeter of a rectangle is equals to 2 of L plus B, that you know. So that is 2 of x plus y. But half the perimeter of a rectangle is equals, why? Because half the perimeter of the rectangle is equals 2 of x plus y by 2. 2 gets cancelled, which is equal to x plus y. But see the problem, half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meters more than its width is 36 meters. So that means is 36 means x plus y is equal to 36. That is called it as equation number 1. And now one more hint given. What is that? It is given that the length is 4 meters more than its width. So the length means x is equals to 4 meters more than its width means y plus 4, or x minus y is equal to 4, or it as 2. Now solving 1 and 2. By solving 1 and 2, directly you write x plus y is equal to 36, x minus y is equal to 4. Now y gets cancelled. 2x is equal to 36 plus 4, 40. Now x is equal 40 by 2. X is equal 40 by 2. 40 by 2 is 20. So that implies x is equal to 20 meters. Now how to get y? 1 implies x means 20 plus y is equal 36. Now that implies y is equal to 36 minus 20. That implies y is equal to 16 meters. So don't leave the problem. After that we have to write the inference, that is conclusion. What we have to write? Therefore the length of the garden is equal to 20 meters and the breadth of the garden is equal to 16 meters. Therefore what we have to write the conclusion? Length of the garden is equals x 20 meters and the breadth or width of the garden is equals to 16 meters. Easy to verify. Combine 20 plus 16 how much? That is 36. The difference is 4. That also there. So that it is easy to verify the problem also. Like that. Okay. Now, next. Problem number 7.